So it's the evening and I've already made a couple samples today, as well as a few phrases and textures which are now up on my Patreon, so you can click the link below. This sample that I make in this video will also be up there, so if you want access to that, again, just click that link. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one turns out, and let's get straight to it. So I think I'm gonna start this one with like a phrase or a one shot or something. So I made this texture earlier and I think, yeah, it was this one. So you might have seen me do this in previous videos, but I have this auto key, essentially key finder or scale finder, which is just from the Antares bundle, like Antares Auto Tune. And you could use any key finder or scale finder, but I always just have this on my master bus so I can just flick it open, especially when I'm trying to use different like accents and guitar textures and phrases and stuff. Oftentimes they're not labeled, which is kind of unfortunate, but somewhat understandable because it can be hard to know what the key is. They're not always super melodic, but just having something like this really helps me find the key fast, and it's easy to then just pitch it to my project without potentially trying to test out 12 different semitones. So okay, so since this is 120 and I don't really know where to chop, I'm just gonna temporarily change that to 120. I know it was 76, so, and then I'm gonna cut it where I want it, go back to 76, and then yeah, this just makes it a lot easier to time stretch. So it was probably up to here. Or double time. Yeah. What if I added half time on this? Bear with me, I'm going to pitch that down a full octave so it will sound a lot bassier. You know what, I've done this before, but I'm going to completely flip this bass and just see what I can make out of it. So I'm going to start by chopping it in quarters, reversing it. I'm going to add portal to it. This is going to sound wild. Let's see, rhythmic octaves. This one's usually nice. I like that little bit there. I hope that stays. Let me hear that. It changed. That's the one thing with using like granular things like Portal, is it's just constantly generating different artifacts, and I really wish I still had that. But I liked what I heard here, so you know what, let me see if I can catch something similar again. I'm gonna bass 2, let me see if it's here. Oh, that was cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna mix and match these two, so I like this. Okay, I'm gonna do this just so I have both. So is this, oh, is it this one? Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I just find it so fun to chop stuff up, and especially my own samples and stuff, just to create something new. I think that's where you always get the really unique sounding things. So I think this sample is going to go somewhere completely different now. Maybe some piano. Woof, I love this. You know what? I'm going to be cheeky and take a piano sample from Phantom's kit, because I know he's got some really dope ones in here. But of course I'm going to try and flip it and kind of make it my own thing. Okay, so he's got this mandolin phrase, and it sounds like this. Okay, hang on. Ooh, wow. I pitch this up an octave. These high notes I'm going to put on a separate one so I can mix them separately. They're a bit harsh. Okay, I think that might be good. Man, Phantom has got some crazy sounds in this kit. Versing it here. Okay, I'm just going to see if I reverse this. We could go lower. if I should keep this base. Should I just try to do the same thing and make this all spazzy and weird and reversed? I don't know, let's see. So I'm gonna chop this in quarters, do the same thing, reverse it. I'm gonna add some portal. Is this one rhythmic octaves? Do this and chop it into eighths and then reverse it. Let's see. Wow, this sample has been all about reversing basses, and this is something I remember experimenting with probably about a year ago. And I remember just thinking like, okay, I can lay down a normal bass line, but what if I just did something crazy with it? And because often basses are in that low end, in that low frequency range, I think it's really cool to do stuff like reverse it, pitch it up, and then throw like granular type effects on it like I used Portal for. And yeah, just get something cool. And it's honestly stuff like this that I just think makes for such unique sample making. So give that a go if you haven't. I think the sample's almost done. And I'm going to pitch this up too. I think that's pretty much the sample. I'm just going to make some slight changes, some small details, chops, fine tune it a bit, probably change the pitch, and yeah, I'm going to play you the final thing. Again, if you want to get this exact sample, you can get it in the link below. You'll have full access to every sample and every phrase and texture and accent that I've made this year so far and onward. So if you want full access, click the link below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace. Thank you.